Hey, what's happening? Rod J back again and take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Going to take a look at one today from out of Michigan. This is actually the Old Detroit Amber Ale. So I happened to get this from some friends of mine who actually did a family visit up to Michigan, and they brought me back some different beers to check out. So I definitely appreciate that. And Frankenmuth Brewing is actually out of Frankenmuth, Michigan. They actually had created this beer here, which is an amber ale. This one actually comes in, I believe, I saw online at a 5.6% ABV, classified as an American red amber ale. On the backside, definitely has a little bit of information there, which talks about a distinct amber ale of exceptional taste. Old Detroit returns to its roots with its reputation firmly intact as a kickback and relaxed kind of beer. Named for the city that still takes a stand for quality, Old Detroit is crafted in small batches with a deep respect for the art of brewing. Hashtag OD Amber. So, looking forward to checking this out. They told me a lot of good things about Frankenmuth Brewery. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So, into the glass it goes, and as you can see, it actually poured out a nice deep amber color. I get it to the light and I'm actually not seeing as much through it. Big haze. The head itself actually came out to be about a 4-finger head, so I'm gonna let that settle out a little bit, but it does sit as kind of a beige type head. Some pretty good foaminess in the head itself, as you can see there with the body. Definitely a dark caramel red amber. On the smell, I get a nice boost of some sweetness. It's almost like a candy type caramel, toffee, very malt forward type sweetness out of the glass. Not picking up much of the hops. Almost has like that syrupy type sweetness on it. Almost like a butterscotch type candy, I guess you can say. So very nice along those lines. Definitely get a sense that it's going to have like a nice stickiness to it from that aroma. But it looks really good. Looks for what you would expect to have. As I mentioned, I'm not as familiar with this brewery, so it's always nice to get into something new. As far as the taste, very sweet on the taste. Not a lot of hop action in play. Initial, you get a slight tip of that bitterness on the tongue, but very smooth on the back end. Does go down very easy. No harshness really. The body itself does sit nicely as a nice medium body. Starting to break it down now and see some lacing taking place. I do like the carbonation. It's very palatable, not too overly carbonated. I'm now starting to pick up more of those flavors in the mouth, getting a pretty good duration of the flavors kicking around. Doesn't really get up into the cheek area as much, kind of to the top of the mouth, on the roof, so to speak, and then off the tongue a little bit. But the flavors are getting around on that duration that you can actually sit there and enjoy it, not rush through it, and keep that flavor still kicking. This one here, again, a good beer for a cigar. Do have a little bit of that chewiness tendency as the flavors do start to lighten up, start to pick up a little bit more as I go through more of the beer. I'm getting some of the sweetness definitely in the flavor as well. You definitely are going to pick that up. It's almost like a syrupy type sweetness. I mentioned that from the aroma, but on the taste, it's kind of got that same type of quality in the texture. What I do like about it is it's not a very watery or thin type beer. Nice structure to it on the texture. It has a nice smoothness as it really does go down the throat, so I do like that as well. The feel of the finish, not too bad at all. If you're a fan of more malt than hops, and this is kind of a beer that may suit you a little bit more, you're not going to get overly inundated with hops on this one, and you can actually enjoy the nice sweetness from the malts as well. So overall, very nice. A little more sweeter than I usually expect for an American amber ale, but not put off by it at all. So this is the Old Detroit Amber Ale out of Frankenmuth, Michigan, and the Frankenmuth Brewery. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comments section. Let me know what you think about it. But I say give it a shot, especially if you're an Amber Ale fan. But thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully, I will see you on the next one. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good jazz, and keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.